Alright everybody, it is time, foul play. I want to touch on this. I haven't jumped fully into the spell nerfs, but it's time for me to redo my foul play showcase, and it has changed so much since its rebalance, its nerf. It is no longer what it used to be. So Iago was easily the one of the best spells in the game, and now let's jump in and we'll see why. So for him, I'll say one thing is good. He is still the damage he deals is great. He is one of the highest plus damage scaling for your player level. So see the plus 38 per player level, that is massive. When you get up to higher levels, that becomes big. And that's where it'll do more damage than some of the other spells, because it's getting a whole lot more. A lot of others per player level spells will be giving like 20, maybe mid 20s, something like that. Some of them will give a little bit more, but this stacks up a lot. This stacks up a lot at high levels, so that's good. It's nice to see some good damage. The downside is the way it was hurt so much. It does damage to all the flanking opponents. Previously, it used to steal all buffs from flanking opponents, which I personally thought was far too broken. I thought it absolutely needed a nerf, but the nerf it got was far too big, I think. Now, purge one helpful effect from a target opponent. There's so many stacking effects these days, and you only get to take one. It's kind of like, well, it needs a bit more, it needs to be a little bit better than this. This does also not affect taunt. So it's kind of like, well, if a tank is taunting, there's nothing you can do. This becomes useless. Absolutely useless. And that's sad. Like, there are a few spells out there that become useless when taunting tails, which is, I think, in some way is good for defensive characters. But even if this stole all buffs from one character, taunt would still do its job. That you've still got to focus on that one character until something like this happens, and then all other characters are protected. Now, we've got to live with this at the moment being, but I hope there are continual balances for this in the future. At the moment, you only get to purge one, and then let's go on and move ahead. So it can't purge taunt. Apply copies of the purge effects to 2 random teammates. So that's kind of how things were previously. Then you also get 10% chance per Aladdin teammate to copy one of the purged effects to an additional teammate. So if you're using Aladdin only, then you would have 10% chance to give it to a third character. If you have a full team, so Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, Jafar, 40% chance to give it to, I'm guessing it's one additional, not one additional per character. So I'd say that's the way it'll work, but we'll test that soon. I haven't actually tested Iago in a full Aladdin team. I've used him out of it, but we'll see. Also, a 45% chance at max level. This is for max level, so again, it's 25% chance each time you level it up. Per Aladdin teammate, you can also increase the duration of whatever's stolen. Now, the problem is, it's just one effect. If you can have the perfect opportunity to get this off before a taunt, there's one character out there, or 1 or 2 characters out there with one buff that you want, you can steal it. The problem is, if they have multiple buffs, you can't choose. You might end up getting defense up. You might end up getting all sorts of any other effect that can be on a character that you don't really want. And that is where the one buff is just not good enough. Now, one thing I do like is that it's still guaranteed to give all effects to Jafar if he has an ability, and one magic for each of abilities. So it's a way to help speed Jafar up. So with Jafar and the Aladdin team, it does make this better, which is nice to see. There's a little bit. Previously, he only worked with Jafar, but it's nice to see now he's working in with the rest of the Aladdin team a little bit more. But it's kind of like outside of that, he's kind of nearly useless. So we're going to jump in. We'll give that a test, and we will see. I've put together the Aladdin team. I have actually gone and leveled Jafar up for this, although he's only tier 5. He's level 60, tier 5, whereas the rest of them are maxed. Tier 7, 7-star. So he is 7-star tier 5 in gear. So that's going to affect a lot, but I still just wanted to give this a go for foul play's sake, and I do want to still test more with Jafar. He is by far going to be one of my favorites. I can't wait to use him and a few other characters, but there we go. This is going to be a perfect example of how good or not good Iago is going to be. So let's jump into this and let us see. So I am going to just let loose here on the back. And just a little bit. There we go. So there's the taunt. I'm going to get my taunt off. And the bad thing is here, all I get to do, yes, Jafar assisting, all I get to do is steal helpful immunity, which is kind of good. So it's nice that if he had defense up, I wouldn't get to choose. So it's nice to do it now. So, hey, 3 of my characters got helpful immunity. That's nice. But, oh, resisted, come on. That's unfair. So, because he got purged, I believe he's got a higher chance to... there we go, and that just burnt my whole turn. So that's kind of sad. Now I'm just going to get in and try and burn through Christoph right about now. And... Yikes. Dash is already up there on 9 charges. Whew. Get the silence on, only on 3 of them. So it was kind of nice to steal harmful immunity to at least protect Genie and the likes. But it's still... meh. Jafar's going to activate. When that gets leveled up, he's going to be doing so much more damage, so that will actually be nice. I am going to remove this from Aladdin. Give that to some... yes! Silence Dash! Silence him and Anna. So that is a bonus. And goodbye, Raja. Alright, let's get rid of Christoph. We don't want Christoph around anymore. So he's using dad moves. Dad moves and bucket, so at least I don't have to worry about that anymore. So what I do want to do, I am going to charm. I'm going to charm Elsa. 2 turns, gives me 2 turns to take her out. And what I want to do is hopefully my Genie can survive a little bit more. Ouch. I want to try and get rid of that Elsa. I don't want him doing more, and then, oh yes, Jafar. Ah, no, Jafar. Feels bad. I'm gonna try and take Anna out. Anna's gonna be key to what is gonna be happening here. Gives herself buffs, but let's see if we can take her out. Hiya! Get an evade, which will be nice. Not quite, not enough. So hopefully Elsa can take her out. Yes, Jafar lives. There we go. Thank you, Elsa, for helping me. Now I need to get some of this action. Jafar or Genie coming back would be actually good. Jafar coming back is going to be actually amazing. So here, I want to get the... I'd rather have the offense buff. Give it to Jafar. And then, what we're going to do is take out Anna. Jafar. Like, the damage gone up. Ooh. So much nicer. So, I'm going to take out the rest of his team. Evade? No, I wanted him to evade. Damage his own team. And let's take out Sven. Although Dash is probably going to run Rampage on my team now. Which is not going to be nice. Not too bad. If Jafar was actually leveled up, oh, he would have survived. He 100% would have survived. And he would have been devastating. But my opponent knows. My opponent knows the truth of how good the team is. So, there is that. I'm going to slow all of this back line here. And then let's... alright, let's reduce some of those. And then I'm going to just put Raja up here. Let's get rid of Sven and hopefully get a double onto Dash. There we go. Evade. I would have actually liked if he evaded. But silence all around. Okay, I can deal with that. I would like to get Hammer Then get Genie, is what I would like to get. Genie, if I get Jafar back, hey, I won't be sad. There we go. Give me some defense buffs. And now I've got nothing else I can do. I didn't want to do that, but there's nothing else I could have done. Now I'm just hoping I can survive this. Because this is going to be devastating. Let's be honest. It's going to be devastating. I wanted to try and save it until further on before I could get her to that stage. AoE? No. Okay. Alright, let's give her a silence. Or just take her out. Okay. So, Iago. In an Aladdin team, it's kind of nice how it gives the buffs to Jafar, as well as has the potential to give it to more other characters. Now, if we were to use it in a non-Aladdin team, let's see. So if I use my standard kind of Kingdom Good OP team, if I swap out Wild Imagination, will we get the same kind of goodness results? Alright, so we've got an opponent. Now, the reason why Iago worked so well for me last time... But the reason why Iago worked so well for me last time is that Kristoff just happened to have helpful immunity. He didn't have any of his defense buffs. And goodbye, Shan. You got hit hard. But now there's absolutely no reason to use Iago up until I can get something to steal. Now, who do I want to... I may as well... Let's just bomb everybody. So I was thinking about who I could charm. Now, this is going to activate Mr. Incredible. And now that he's taunting... So this is the reason why I didn't want to do this. Because now he's taunting, Iago's kind of like, yikes. Not really good. Not that great. And I've got to wait until he gets another buff for me to try and steal. I could have used Iago just for straight damage. But see, look at that. I would love that. Not that it would last that long. The crit chance. The crit, guaranteed crit. Boom. Jack actually OP now. But let's give a taunter out here. Okay, let's give some undefeatable to Hades. Alright, I'll take that. Okay, so I might as well just use this here. So look at that. Can't taunt, can't do anything great. Such sad times. Sad times for Iago. And burn, baby, burn. I can't wait for more of like a Hercules event. Hades. Such a cool character. There we go. So now he's got some buffs I can potentially steal. But you're going to see, it's going to be one of the two. It's going to be one of the two. And maybe even shield is another option that I might be able to get. So, it's kind of like, well, is it really going to be that? There's shield gone, so that's not an option. But counter, he's still going to have counter. So it can be counter or defense up. He doesn't have attack anymore. Now, I suppose I'm just going to have to steal one from the others, which is going to be the dilemma. Or I'm not even going to be stealing one because now I've used it before there were buffs. So that's the hard thing about Iago. It's going to be which one do you want to use it on? What do you want to do? Because that is now your option. It's, do you want to use it before anyone's got a buff, just straight for his damage? Or do you want to hold out and hope someone gets an effect? Now, I fully expected my opponent to get an effect earlier than that. We'll try one more. Okay, we've happened to get him again. I'm sorry. But hopefully this time we'll actually get to test out Iago and show how good or not good he's going to be. One good thing here is that Mr. Incredible is... Alright, let's get him back. So now this is the circumstance I'm in. Do I use Iago right off the bat this time, and hope that my opponent actually gets some effects that I can steal by the time it is their turn? Okay, undefeatable. There we go. So I might be able to try and steal this. So I wasn't expecting him to change his spells around. Good. I like it. That's one thing that's great about live PvP, is just the ability of being able to let us give some Jack, some charm action. Oh yes, charm the pot. Oh, I love it. Ouch. And there goes the taunt. So now Iago's useless again, until Mr. Incredible now gets some kind of buff. Alright, let's grab some of the damage to come my way. I can't wait to see that pot give me some MP though. Yes, please. Give me that MP. Boop. And let's burn. Make him burn. Here we go. So at least we got Iago back, is the good thing. She's gonna shield. No, resummon the pot and I don't even get the MP. Sad times. Sad times. So this time I'm going to save Iago. I'm going to save Iago this time and try and steal one of the other buffs if I can. Hopefully from maybe Elastigirl. We'll see. We'll see if they survive that long. Maybe Jack. Because I want my opponent to have two effects that I can potentially steal is what I want. I like her animation. She's got real cool animations. Alright. So, still taunting. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Here we go. Let's get this one now. And now let's see. Can I steal unkillable? Or defense? It's going to be random. And I get one stack of it. I don't even get both stacks of it. That is a killer right there. I mean, it's nice to steal unkillable. But that's how not great he is, it is anymore. It's just like, hey, here's foul play. And I saved it the whole game for, I mean, it's difficult. That is real difficult. If I stole defense up right there, that would have been useless. If I had stolen defense up, that would have been useless. And it would have been really useless because at least unkillable has some benefit, and I do have it on 2 characters, so it was split between 2 characters, and that was actually a very beneficial spell to take. But it's just as easy as that to become not good. If I got defense up on 2 characters, meh, I can use a spell, Mufasa, get my full squad, have them all offense up, crit up, all that kind of stuff. I can use. So instead of using Iago and stealing one, it's nice to steal one, but I can use infinity-sided die to get helpful effects on my own team and bad effects on my opponents. I can use Mufasa to get full squad guaranteed helpful effects of whatever I want. So offense, defense, crit. And that is where the Iago is now lacking, sadly enough. I mean, he'll do a little bit of damage, but you don't want him for the damage. The damage is not why you're using him. So, hey, we've got to deal with this. That is now Iago. Now he's going to be, it seems like it's going to be more just for an Aladdin team, but even I just think the taking one effect, and it's nice that you get to spread it out, but it's not like one stack of effects. If Kristoff has been known to get like 5, 6 defense ups, what is the point of taking one of them? What is the point of taking one offense up of a stack of 3 given by Mufasa? All that type of thing is the problem. That is now Iago. That is now foul play. So has potential in an Aladdin team. Kind of meh outside of that. There's just other things that are better. So I think until there are more rebalances done to some other spells, and I think Iago and Wand were hit hard and I think they deserve to be just balanced back the other way a little bit more. I think they got taken from here, then just got slammed right down to there. And I think they kind of just need to be brought back up to a bit of the middle ground. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of Iago? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you think of other spells? Are other spells far more OP that now Iago is nowhere in sight? I want to hear from you.